And good morning. This is Wayne County Now. It is Wednesday, June 26, 2024. I'm Dustin Fuller reporting. These and other stories are available by visiting us on our website at mywaynecountynow.com. Here's what is making news this morning. It was a quick 9-minute and 45-second meeting last night at the Fairfield City Council meeting at Fairfield City Hall. It was the second session of the month. The board opened with actions approving the minutes and paying of the bills. The board reappointed Terry Weedman to the Board of Police and Fire Commissions as well as the Police Pension Board. A letter was written to council members to consider giving Assistant Police Chief Ben Lewis a raise. Lewis recently reached the 1-year mark, and according to Police Chief Keith Colclasure, Lewis had demonstrated strong leadership dedication and a high level of professionalism in his role. The raise took Lewis from $34.33 an hour to $36.52 per hour. Mayor Moore stated Assistant Chief Lewis was an asset to the department and the city needed to keep him in their ranks. The measure was approved unanimously. Under miscellaneous, Mayor Moore reminded the community of a special meeting on Monday, July the 8th, involving the Department of Natural Resources for the Pond Creek and Little Wabash watershed. City Attorney David Rice updated the board on a few properties that the city is trying to get demolished. Rice mentioned that one of those buildings was a fire-damaged building on Northwest 5th Street. Another building was on Walker Street. Finally, Rice mentioned to the board about a property on Mount Vernon Road that everyone involved had been served, and now the process is starting to go through the courts. Rice mentioned everyone involved was personally served so he could go after the property owners for demolition fees and the fees to cover his time. According to Mayor Moore, the council may have to front the cost of the demolition, but officials say that there is a chance they can recover those costs. The next Fairfield City Council meeting is set for July 9th at 6 p.m. The Fairfield Public Golf Course has recently had some issues on the greens. Earlier this month, Parks Board officials approved improvements for green number 3 at the course, but officials are reporting a whole separate issue. Course officials are reporting that there have been some issues of individuals urinating on the greens. Course officials say that if you're caught, you will be banned from the golf course. They say that the urination is killing the greens and making the course maintenance staff work twice as hard to repair the course. Course officials say that ropes are out on the course and are there to protect the areas and not for you to drive around. The course also reminds golfers to fix your ball marks, not drive on the colors of the greens, and have respect for the course. The Fairfield Public School District 112 held their June board meeting on Thursday of last week. According to the revenue and expense report, the district has received 92% of their anticipated revenue and expended 83% of their fiscal year 24 budget. The food service balance was $286,705.65. In the board transportation report, summer maintenance of buses is taking place, and preparation for the next year is currently taking place as well. The district still is seeking bus drivers. The board set meeting dates for fiscal year 25. The board approved the interagency agreement with Jeff and St. Joseph and Olney. The annual treasurer's bond was approved. Summer maintenance requests and projects for the summer are currently taking place at the schools. The first reading of student handbook items were approved. Registration and fees were also approved. Registration will be $40, the technology fee $20, and a busing fee of $80. Those are the same as previous years. The district will now have an SRO beginning in August. There's a 3-year contract with the city of Fairfield for the school resource officer. Daniel Hopper from Mount Carmel will be the new SRO. He will be stationed at Center Street School, however, will be present in both buildings. He'll also have a daughter who is attending Northside School in 3rd grade. The board discussed the teacher vacancy grant. It's the second year of the grant, and it will be released soon. Board members are asking staff members to be thinking of ideas on what they could do to support the staff. Following the closed session, the following actions took place. Board approved the extended days for Stacy Robbins, accepted the resignation of Laura Zerlini as the 5th and 6th grade basketball coach. the resignation of Lauren Eckelberry as a paraprofessional, the resignation of Angie Howd as assistant softball coach. The board employed John Wicker as a band teacher, employed Brittany Titzer as a JV girls basketball coach. Board employed Stevie Yukida as the Pep Club sponsor. Board employed Deanna Downen, Christy Paul, Jody Robinson, Kimberlyn White, and Caitlin Harold, as well as Nicole McKittrick as paraprofessionals for fiscal year 25. The board employed Megan Morgan Bowers as the nurse and Mike Hart as a part-time custodian. Board acted on collective bargaining and a memoranda of understanding for in-house substitutes. The board approved the substitute raises for fiscal year 25. Parapro subs will make $113 a day, substitute teachers $123 a day, and certified teacher subs $133 a day. The board also approved the hourly wages of custodians, bus drivers, secretaries, and nurses. On the tuition policy, final reading was approved. Waivers are no longer required if adopted into the board policy. Wayne County Sheriff's officials were on the scene of a car versus deer accident on US 45 Tuesday morning. Accident happened around 1:30 a.m. around County Road 950 North. According to the accident report, 19-year-old McKaylee G. Caldwell of Ashton, South Dakota, was driving a 2013 Chevrolet Impala northbound when a deer entered her path. The incident caused heavy damage to her vehicle. No injuries were reported. The vehicle was towed away from the scene. A Fairfield man was arrested by Fairfield City Police following an investigation into identity theft. 53-year-old Jeffrey Rankin was taken into custody following the investigation and booked into the Wayne County Jail. A Wayne City man was arrested by Wayne County Sheriff's officials following a traffic stop late Monday in the area of West Delaware and Windsor. Around 11:31 p.m., 34-year-old Corey J. Gregg was booked into the Wayne County Jail on charge of unlawful use of a weapon. Deputies say that Gregg had a set of brass knuckles on a keychain. Gregg was also cited for operating an uninsured motor vehicle and having no valid registration. Gregg was booked into the Wayne County Jail. A Grayville lifeguard was celebrated on Monday at Grayville's City Council meeting for his heroic weekend work, of saving a drowning swimmer at the Grayville swimming pool. Mayor Travis Thompson bestowed the key of the city to 15-year-old Zeke Roosevelt. Roosevelt earlier this summer at the pool rescued a child and performed life-saving measures. Taking a look at community calendar notes on Wayne County now. This morning at the Hope Center, 23 West Cherry Street in Albion, there is a special event going on. They are giving away frozen food this morning. That begins at 9 this morning. If you are in need, you're invited to bring a cooler or something to take the food home with. Hope Center, as mentioned, located at 23 West Cherry Street in Albion. This morning, the next kids' activity at Fairfield Public Library is set to take place. This week's activity is Mad Science. Activity begins at 10 a.m. and is free to the public. Thursday is the next Fairfield City Band concert. It's the final concert of the season. Concert will take place on the lawn of the Wayne County Courthouse. You're invited to bring a lawn chair and enjoy the sounds of music from the City of Fairfield Band. That's been a look at news and community notes here on Wayne County Now. We'll take a look at the weather forecast here in just a moment, and a little bit of relief today and for a few days before the heat comes back. This is Wayne County Now.
Dive into summer with the latest styles at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. From top to bottom, Carnaby Square has everything you need to embrace the season in style with brands like Charlie B, Multiples, Jess & Jane, Lucky Bird, and Tribal in sizes from small to extra, extra large. Plus, Carnaby Square carries the largest selection of Brighton purses, jewelry, and accessories around. Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Southern Illinois, located at 115 East Main Street in Fairfield, making you look great since 1980.
No time to run to the bank? No problem. People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with PNB To Go mobile banking. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Caring, committed, helpful, devoted health professionals and volunteers. That's what CCHDH stands for. Clay County Health Department proudly announces its recognition as a 2024 Hospice CAHPS Honors Award recipient. From Flora, Illinois to the hearts and families in need, they provide more than just care. They provide dignity and comfort. With a dedicated team of physicians, nurses, and volunteers, they ensure every moment counts. Join us in celebrating Clay County Health Department's commitment to excellence in hospice care. Because in the end, it's not just about providing care. It's about providing comfort, compassion, and a guiding hand. Clay County Health Department, where every journey is embraced with warmth and understanding. Find out more by visiting healthdepartment.org/programs/hospice or call 618-662-4406. And good morning. Welcome back to Wayne County Now. Time now to take a look at the weather. We did get some rain yesterday. It was nice. We needed the rain in the area. We certainly got some. And we're going to check and see what our rainfall total was for the last day or so in the Wayne County area. Around, looks like south and the west portions of the county received nearly 2 inches of rainfall. Most of the county saw about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. Southwestern portions of the county also up toward like Mount Erie, closer to about an inch to inch and a quarter of rainfall. Now, further west, southwest of our area, like Washington County, going into Perry County, the county line area there, they saw nearly 3 inches of rainfall yesterday. And down around south of the Harrisburg area, they saw nearly 5 inches of rain yesterday. So we do know that the drought monitor does come out on Thursday. It is normally put in play on Tuesday. So the drought monitor could be slightly off on the actual situation come Thursday morning when they release it. As we look at models right now, we're expecting some storms to come through the area. Could be packing a punch. There is a marginal risk of severe weather for portions of the area today. Looking right now at the models, basically, currently it's painting a line of storms closer to 12 noon today. We will try to see. Looks like that's just the only line of storms in the area. As mentioned, Wayne County under a marginal risk of severe weather today. Also, Edwards, Wabash, Lawrence counties under that risk. If you're further north, it is basically general thunderstorm risk for the day today. Taking a look at temperatures in the forecast today, according to the latest model run, it looks like temperatures will be mainly in the 70s this morning and will rise up into the mid-80s this afternoon. So we will take a look at your weather forecast. The weather forecast today, calling for some showers, thunderstorms. Those will taper off eventually. Expect a high in the mid-80s. In fact, in the Fairfield area, expecting a high near 84 today. Be the coolest high we've had in a couple weeks. Mostly clear skies tonight, becoming clear, the low 64. 87 and sunshine Thursday. For Thursday evening, partly cloudy, low of 68. 89, partly sunny on Friday. Our next chance of showers and thunderstorms is Friday night, 30% chance, mainly after 1 a.m., partly cloudy, low of 76. 50-50 shot of showers and storms on Saturday, partly sunny, high of 92. 40% chance of showers and storms for Saturday night, otherwise partly cloudy, low of 68. Sunshine Sunday, Cools back down to 84, 85 Monday, and then back up to 94 and sunshine on Tuesday. As that is a look at your weather forecast on Wayne County now. We'll take a look at obituaries coming up in just a few moments. This is Wayne County Now. Looking for that perfect tan without worrying about the weather? Look no further than hashtag no tan lines in Fairfield. At hashtag no tan lines, the forecast is sunshine every day, rain or shine. Say goodbye to tan lines and hello to a flawless glow. With their state-of-the-art tanning beds and expert staff, you'll achieve the golden tan you've always wanted, whenever you want it. Visit hashtag no tan lines today in Fairfield and let them bring the sunshine to you. Located at 106 West Main in Fairfield, visit them online at hashtag notanlines.com.
At One Step Ahead and HME in Fairfield, the customer's health and comfort is their top priority. They carry a full line of home medical equipment, plus respiratory care items, diabetic footwear, and supplies that you need. And they make it easy with the ability to drop ship directly to your home. Plus, there's the added convenience of a local office at 1010 West Main in Fairfield with a friendly staff and an easy-to-use app. Now offering Dexcom and Freestyle Libre continuous glucose monitors. That's One Step Ahead and HME in Fairfield.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions, feelings of stress and anxiety, and grief. The experienced funeral directors at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield can help guide you through all aspects of the funeral process to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call them at 618-842-6006. The Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, serving the Wayne County area with compassion, dignity, and respect.
Taking a look at local and area obituaries on Wayne County Now, presented by Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, and by Everlasting Florals, 900 West Delaware Street in Fairfield. As we take a look at obituaries this morning, 93-year-old Ivan E. Holler of Fairfield passed away at 9:12 p.m. on Monday, June 24th at his home. He was born October 10th of 1930 near Orchardville to Earl and Aya Bright Holler. On October 22nd of 1949, he married the love of his life, Bonnie Lathrop Holler, who preceded him in death in 2020. Ivan was an electrical engineer in his earlier years and worked for the Wayne White Electric Co-op in Fairfield. For the 10 years leading up to his retirement, he worked for the National Rural Electric Co-op Association. He and his team worked to install electrical services across the country of Bangladesh. Ivan was a longtime member of the Community of Christ Church in Fairfield, serving as an elder as well as a pastor for several years. He was a past president of the Rotary Club and also served on the Brush Creek Campground Board. Ivan was a past president of the FCHS School Board and was honored to be able to hand his son, Mark, his high school diploma. Survivors include sons Dennis and significant other Judy Sabert Holler of Overland Park, Kansas, and Mark and wife Susan Holler of Orange Park, Florida. A daughter Jackie and husband Phil Hogue of Troy, Illinois. 5 grandchildren: Rachel Gutman, Jennifer Hogue, Ryan Holler, Adam Holler, and Brandon Holler. 5 great-grandchildren: Connor and Aiden Gutman, Nora and Garrett Holler, and Danae Tiwold Holler. A brother, Bernard, and wife Marge Holler of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. A brother-in-law, Dale Warren of Fairfield, along with several nieces and nephews. He was preceded in death by his parents, a wife Bonnie, and sister Irma Lou Warren. Funeral services for Ivan Holler will be at 11 a.m. Saturday at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. Burial will follow in Brush Creek Cemetery in Xenia. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until service time at the funeral home. In lieu of flowers, memorial donations may be made to the Brush Creek Campground and will be accepted at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home. Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. 87-year-old Willard L. Lang of Fairfield passed away at 3:40 a.m. on Friday at Fairfield Memorial Hospital Skilled Care Unit. He was born April 23rd of 1937 in Mill Shoals to Carl and Edna Durst Lang Hetrick. On July 5th of 1958, he married the love of his life, Ricky Day Lang, who preceded him in death in 2021. Willard had been a farmer from a long time. When he was a young man, he also worked a few other places like the Railway Express out of Rantoul and Champaign, the Amex Coil Company of Gillette, Wyoming, and was a police officer in Muscatine, Iowa, and a deputy in Fairfield in Wayne County, as well as working with Teamsters in Champaign. Survivors include a son, Scott Lang of Wellington, Florida, two daughters, Tammy Hall of Wayne City and Stacy, and husband Greg Schaefer of Petersburg, 9 grandchildren, Leslie Conover, Kelly Lane, Ashley Lang, Alyssa Roberts, Elizabeth Lang, Victoria Lang, Noah Schaefer, Ben Schaefer, and Hannah Schaefer, 7 great-grandchildren and 4 great-great-grandchildren, 2 brothers, Wilford and wife Janet Lang, and Wendell Hondo Lang, both of Fairfield, along with several nieces and nephews. He was preceded in death by his parents and a wife, Ricky. Funeral services for Willard Lang will be at 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Today, at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. Burial will follow in Maple Hill Cemetery. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until service time at the funeral home. Memorial donations may be made to the Wayne County senior citizens and will be accepted at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home. Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. Full obituaries, including survivors, are at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. We'll take a look at sports in just a moment. If you're looking for supplies for memorial decorations or a memorial piece, look no further than Everlasting Florals, formerly Leg Manufacturing, at 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. Owners Chad and Melissa Musgrave offer a full line of wholesale and retail floral supplies, silk flowers for every season, and even manufacture a variety of items in-house, from wire and aluminum saddles to cemetery can holders, shepherd's hooks, and flag holders. Everlasting Florals, making the world more colorful, one stem at a time.
When you need concrete or masonry work, New Gen Concrete is your go-to in Wayne County and the surrounding area. They can help you finish that concrete project with anything from flat work, stairs and stem walls, to decorative stamping and masonry resurfacing. New Gen Concrete, set in stone on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Call 618-516-5002 or email them at newgenconcretellc@yahoo.com to get on the schedule today.
Whatever your project might be, Gibbs Excavating and Land Management, LLC has the right tool and the expertise to get the job done right. The crew at Gibbs Excavating and Land Management can handle any job from stump grinding or forestry mulching, driveway repair, concrete demo and rock work to dirt and auger work, trenching, and even garden tilling. Call us 618-516-1462 or email Austin at austingibbs70@yahoo.com to schedule your free estimate today.
There's nothing like getting together with old friends for a great visit in a nice, relaxing atmosphere. That's what you get at All-Star Package at 100 North Milner Street in Sisney. Besides being the place for packaged liquor, beer, and wine in the Sisney area, it's also the place to stop in after work, watch the game, or just meet friends to catch up. You can also try your hand at the slot machines in their video gaming room. Open 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sunday. That's All-Star Package in Sisney.
And time now for sports on Wayne County Now. We have a little bit of youth baseball we can talk about. That check of youth baseball coming up in just a moment, presented by our friends at Bears Flooring in Fairfield.
Trust the pros at Bears Flooring at 105 North 1st Street in Fairfield when you're in the market for new flooring. With a showroom full of carpet, tile, laminate, LVP, and hardwood and a wide range of styles, textures, and colors, Bears can fit you with whatever you need at a price that fits your budget. And with 3 to 4 crews working daily, there's not a long wait for installation. Bears Flooring in Fairfield open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Stop by or give them a call at 618-842-4224.
All right, looking at youth baseball, just one game was played on Tuesday due to the weather. That was a 10U game. Dream Homes down Fairfield Memorial Hospital 20-5. A game that was scheduled between Napa and Doug Aman State Farm was postponed to Friday. We'll look at what happened at softball here in just a moment. That check of the softball report presented by Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler. Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler, where exceptional service meets unbeatable deals. Located at 412 East Main in Fairfield. Le Mans prides themselves on offering a vast selection of top-quality vehicles to suit every lifestyle and budget. Whether you're in the market for a sleek sedan, a rugged truck, or spacious SUV, their friendly team is here to help you find the perfect ride. Plus, with their expert finance department, getting behind the wheel has never been easier. Visit them today in downtown Fairfield and drive home in style. Tournament action was supposed to be underway last night for round 2 of the tournament at the softball complex at Southwest Park. However, Mother Nature had other plans. That has been moved to tonight. The tournaments will now conclude on Thursday out at Southwest Park. Taking a look at what happened in Major League Baseball action in the MLB last night. Cleveland down Baltimore 10-8. It was Detroit over Philadelphia 4-1. Seattle falls to Tampa Bay 11-3. The Pirates best the Reds 9-5. Toronto over Boston 9-4. The Mets over the Yankees 9-7. Houston over Colorado 5-2. LA Dodgers get past the Chicago White Sox 4-3. Miami over Kansas City 2-1. Milwaukee over Texas 3-1. It was the LA Angels over Oakland 7-5. San Diego over Washington 9-7. Arizona over Minnesota 5-4. San Francisco over the Chicago Cubs 5-1 and postponed due to the weather. St. Louis hosting Atlanta. As there are several games on tap for this afternoon. Seattle's at Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh at Cincinnati, Philadelphia at Detroit. Colorado is at Houston, Miami at Kansas City. Texas is at Milwaukee, Oakland at the LA Angels, Washington and San Diego, Cleveland at Baltimore, Toronto at Boston, the New York Yankees and the New York Mets, the Dodgers and White Sox, Minnesota at Arizona, the Cubs at San Francisco, and a doubleheader between Atlanta and St. Louis today. In the WNBA, just, one game to report from last night. That was the Minnesota Lynx over the New York Liberty, 94-89. Clear slate tonight in the WNBA. Time now for History in the Mystery on Wayne County Now. And with that, we turn it over to Dave Land.
Is local history a bit of a mystery? I'm Dave Land. Today, some information about the Farmer Store. John Hoffey was born in Leech Township of Wayne County in 1896. In 1925, he married a Jeff girl. John worked as a farmer, a rural mail carrier, and a traveling salesman for a grocery company out of St. Louis. Retail would prove to be his life's work and a family legacy. During World War II, John Hoffey opened a dry goods store in Jeff, where he operated before moving the business to Fairfield. Along with his wife, he continued to grow and expand the store over the years. The store included groceries, clothing, shoes, fabric, and dry goods. An observer once described Mr. Hoffey as the Midwest's most astute merchandiser, and the business continued to expand. Merchandise came into the store often from various closeout sales throughout the Midwest. The extensive selection brought in shoppers from all over southern Illinois. His daughters and granddaughters would continue the store for many years. Everyone for miles around went to the Farmer Store. Locals often called it Hoffey's, originally started by John Hoffey. The location was eventually sold and would become a CVS. Much of the merchandise and wedding gowns were moved downtown, and the store became known as the Farmer's Daughter, run by granddaughter Mary John.
Thank you, David. Time now to see what's cooking up on area menus at the Kids in Motion Day Camp today. Breakfast is French toast sticks, fruit, and milk. For lunch, it is chicken patty on a bun with green beans, fruit, and milk. The morning activity today, gardening, crazy games, and Bible hour. This afternoon, it is skating. You'll need $3 for the skates. You may send your money with a snack and a drink, and you're reminded to wear socks for skating today. That's with the Kids in Motion Day Camp in Fairfield today. Taking a look at the menu over at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Today's daily specialty breakfast item at the hospital is French toast sticks as well. That is for $1. For lunch today, your options are chicken fried steak or chicken fajitas. Side options are mashed potatoes and gravy, rice or California blend vegetables. Corn chowder, your soup of the day. Ham and cheese wrap, your sandwich of the day. And your dessert this afternoon, banana pudding. For dinner this evening, your options are pork fritter or shepherd's pie. Side options are cooked cabbage, pea salad, or mashed potatoes and gravy. And dessert this evening, mandarin oranges. At the Wayne County Senior Center, the menu at the Wayne County Senior Center today looks like this. Your menu is fish sandwich with baked beans, coleslaw, and cobbler. Again, fish sandwich, baked beans, coleslaw, and cobbler. And by the way, if you're looking for breakfast up in the West Salem area this morning, there's a biscuit and gravy breakfast going on at the West Salem Senior Center that goes until 8:30 this morning. For the latest local news, weather, and sports anytime, visit us at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. I'm Dustin Fuller reporting. Have yourself a good Wednesday morning.